Hello, and welcome to my channel.
The enchanted forest was a place shrouded in mystery and wonder. Legends whispered of its magical inhabitants, ancient trees that could speak, and mystical creatures that roamed its depths. It was said that those who entered the forest would be forever changed by its enchantment. Ethan, a young and curious adventurer, had always been fascinated by legends and tales of the supernatural. He longed to uncover the secrets of the enchanted forest and find the legendary Whispering Oak, a tree rumored to possess ancient wisdom. Determined to embark on this extraordinary quest, Ethan packed his backpack with provisions and set off into the unknown. As he ventured deeper into the forest, Ethan was captivated by its ethereal beauty. Sunlight filtered through the dense canopy, casting a soft glow on the moss-covered ground. The air was thick with the scent of wildflowers and damp earth, filling his senses with a heady mix of tranquility and excitement. The path ahead was lined with towering trees, their branches reaching towards the heavens. Ethan marveled at their majestic presence, feeling a sense of reverence for the ancient guardians of this mystical realm. He could almost hear whispers carried on the wind, beckoning him further into the forest. As he walked, Ethan noticed a small stream winding its way through the forest. The water glistened in the sunlight, its gentle babbling providing a soothing soundtrack to his journey. He knelt down and cupped his hands, taking a refreshing sip of the cool water. Feeling invigorated, Ethan continued along the path, his eyes scanning the surroundings for any signs of the Whispering Oak. He passed by vibrant wildflowers that dotted the forest floor, their petals displaying a kaleidoscope of colors. Butterflies danced among them, their delicate wings creating a mesmerizing display. As dusk approached, Ethan found himself in a small clearing. The sunlight filtered through the trees, casting a warm golden glow over the mossy ground. He paused to catch his breath, taking in the beauty that surrounded him. The air was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves, creating a symphony of nature's melodies. Please support my channel by liking and subscribing. Ethan's footsteps were muffled by the thick carpet of leaves that covered the forest floor. Each step brought him closer to his goal, and his heart pounded with anticipation. The trees seemed to whisper secrets to one another as he passed, their branches swaying gently in an unseen breeze. The path became increasingly treacherous as Ethan delved deeper into the forest. Vines tangled around his ankles, and thorny bushes reached out to snag his clothing. But he pressed on, undeterred by the obstacles that stood in his way. The allure of the Whispering Oak propelled him forward. As the sun began its descent, casting a warm golden glow over the forest, Ethan found himself in a small clearing. He paused to catch his breath, taking in the beauty that surrounded him. The air was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves, creating a symphony of nature's melodies. Ethan took a moment to admire the towering trees that surrounded him. Their trunks were rough and weathered, bearing the scars of centuries. Their branches reached towards the heavens, their leaves rustling softly in the breeze. He couldn't help but feel a sense of reverence for these ancient guardians of the forest. As he continued his journey, Ethan couldn't help but notice the intricate patterns of sunlight that filtered through the dense canopy above. It created a mesmerizing dance of light and shadow on the forest floor, illuminating patches of vibrant green moss and delicate wildflowers. The path ahead became narrower, winding its way through thick undergrowth and ancient tree roots. Ethan had to navigate carefully, stepping over fallen branches and ducking under low-hanging vines. But he was undeterred, his determination unwavering. As Ethan continued his journey, he encountered a myriad of magical creatures. A mischievous sprite danced on a sunbeam, its laughter echoing through the trees. A graceful unicorn grazed in a small clearing, its silver mane shimmering in the dappled light. Each encounter filled Ethan with a sense of awe and wonder, reinforcing his belief that the forest was indeed enchanted. One evening, as the sun began to set and cast an orange glow over the forest, Ethan stumbled upon a group of fairies. They flitted through the air, their wings shimmering like delicate stained glass. Intrigued, Ethan approached them cautiously. "Excuse me," he said tentatively, "I am in search of the Whispering Oak. Can you guide me?" The fairies exchanged mischievous glances before one of them spoke in a tinkling voice, "Follow the whispers in the wind, young traveler. They will lead you to your destination." Ethan nodded gratefully, his eyes fixed on the fairies as they disappeared into the twilight. He closed his eyes and took a deep breath, allowing the gentle breeze to caress his face. And then, he heard it, the faintest whisper carried by the wind. It beckoned him further into the heart of the forest, its voice both melodic and haunting. Driven by curiosity and a sense of purpose, Ethan followed the whispers, weaving through the dense undergrowth. The voices grew louder, guiding him with their ethereal song. He felt a surge of excitement as he realized he was drawing closer to the Whispering Oak. Ethan listened intently as the fairies' words echoed in his mind. He closed his eyes, allowing the gentle breeze to caress his face. And then, he heard it, the faintest whisper carried by the wind. It beckoned him further into the heart of the forest, its voice both melodic and haunting. Driven by curiosity and a sense of purpose, Ethan followed the whispers, weaving through the dense undergrowth. The voices grew louder, guiding him with their ethereal song. He felt a surge of excitement as he realized he was drawing closer to the whispering oak. The forest seemed to come alive as Ethan followed the whispers. The trees swayed in rhythm with the wind, their leaves rustling like a symphony. Shafts of golden light pierced through the dense canopy, illuminating the path ahead. It was as if nature itself was guiding him towards his destination. As Ethan ventured deeper into the forest, he noticed a change in the atmosphere. The air became charged with energy, tingling on his skin. The whispers grew louder, their voices intertwining in a harmonious chorus. He quickened his pace, anticipation building within him. The path led Ethan to a small waterfall cascading down a rocky cliff. The sound of rushing water filled the air, creating a soothing melody that echoed through the forest. He stood at the edge of the pool beneath the waterfall, mesmerized by its beauty. The water shimmered in the sunlight, creating a dazzling display of colors. After what felt like an eternity, Ethan stumbled upon a hidden clearing bathed in golden light. His breath caught in his throat as he beheld the magnificent sight before him. The whispering oak stood tall and majestic, its gnarled branches reaching towards the heavens. The tree's trunk was weathered and covered in intricate patterns, each knot and groove telling a story of its ancient existence. Its leaves shimmered with a vibrant emerald hue, casting a mesmerizing glow over the clearing. Ethan approached the ancient tree with reverence, feeling a deep connection to its ancient wisdom. He placed his hand gently on its rough bark, feeling a surge of energy coursing through his veins. And then, to his astonishment, the tree's voice filled his mind. "Greetings, young traveler," the whispering oak spoke, its voice resonating with ancient knowledge. "You have come seeking wisdom, and I shall share with you the tales of this realm." Ethan's eyes widened in awe as he listened intently to the tree's words. The whispers in the wind had led him to this moment, to the heart of the enchanted forest, where ancient wisdom awaited him. Ethan listened intently as the whispering oak regaled him with stories of forgotten legends and ancient battles. The tree spoke of a time when humans and nature lived in harmony, their destinies intertwined. But as time passed, humans grew distant from the natural world, forgetting the importance of balance and preservation. "The power of nature lies within you, young Ethan," the tree whispered. "It is your duty to protect and preserve the wisdom of the forest." Ethan nodded solemnly, his eyes filled with determination. He understood the weight of the tree's words and vowed to carry its teachings with him always. As the night sky adorned itself with twinkling stars, Ethan found himself engrossed in conversation with the whispering oak. he asked questions about the origins of the enchanted forest and its mystical inhabitants. The tree's voice resonated with ancient knowledge and wisdom, painting vivid images in Ethan's mind. The whispering oak spoke of magical creatures that roamed the forest, each with their own unique powers and purpose. There were fairies who danced on moonbeams, their delicate wings shimmering in the soft glow of twilight. Sprites flitted through the trees, mischievous and elusive, leaving trails of laughter in their wake. Ethan's imagination soared as he envisioned these wondrous beings, their existence confirming the enchantment of the forest. The whispering oak revealed a secret to Ethan, a powerful artifact hidden within the depths of the forest. It was said to possess unimaginable power, capable of restoring balance and harmony to the realm. Determined to fulfill his newfound purpose, Ethan set out on a quest to find the artifact. He knew that the path would not be easy. The forest was guarded by mythical creatures, each more formidable than the last. But armed with the wisdom bestowed upon him by the Whispering Oak, Ethan faced each challenge with courage and determination. The first creature he encountered was a fearsome dragon, its scales gleaming in shades of emerald and gold. Its fiery breath threatened to consume Ethan, but he stood his ground, remembering the tree's teachings. He closed his eyes and focused his energy, summoning a gust of wind to extinguish the flames. The dragon roared in frustration as its flames were snuffed out, rendering it powerless. As Ethan continued his journey, he encountered a pack of ravenous wolves. Their piercing yellow eyes bore into his soul as they circled him, their growls reverberating through the forest. Instead of resorting to violence, Ethan used his knowledge of animal behavior to communicate with them. He showed them kindness and respect, earning their trust. In return, they allowed him to pass unharmed, their eyes filled with a newfound understanding. Ethan encountered many trials along his journey. He faced a treacherous path lined with thorny bushes that seemed to reach out and grab at him with their sharp claws. With each step, he felt the sting of their thorns piercing his skin, but he pressed on, undeterred by the pain. As he ventured deeper into the forest, Ethan found himself facing a raging river, its turbulent waters threatening to sweep him away. He knew that he needed to cross to continue his quest, but the current was too strong for him to swim against. Drawing on the wisdom of the Whispering Oak, Ethan closed his eyes and focused his energy. He called upon the river's spirit, asking for safe passage. To his amazement, the waters calmed, creating a path for him to cross. As Ethan traversed the forest, he couldn't help but reflect on the significance of nature and its delicate balance. He marveled at the intricate web of life, where every creature had a purpose and every plant played a part in the grand tapestry of existence. He realized that humans had become disconnected from this delicate balance, exploiting and destroying the natural world for their own gain. With a heavy heart, Ethan vowed to spread awareness about the need to respect and preserve nature, so that future generations could experience its wonders. After overcoming countless challenges, Ethan finally reached the hidden chamber where the artifact lay. It radiated an otherworldly glow, pulsating with raw energy. As he touched it, a surge of power coursed through his veins, filling him with a sense of purpose and understanding. The artifact revealed its connection to the Whispering Oak. It was a physical manifestation of the tree's wisdom and power. Ethan understood that he had been chosen as its guardian, entrusted with the responsibility of protecting the forest and its ancient knowledge. As he held the artifact in his hands, Ethan felt a deep connection to the enchanted forest. He could hear the whispers of the trees and feel the heartbeat of nature within him. A newfound strength surged through his being, fueling his resolve to protect and preserve this magical realm. Ethan emerged from the forest, forever changed by his encounter with the Whispering Oak and the power of nature. He vowed to share his experiences and spread awareness about the importance of preserving ancient wisdom and protecting the natural world. He traveled from village to village, recounting his tales and inspiring others to take action. He organized conservation efforts and planted trees, fostering a sense of unity between humans and nature. His words resonated with people from all walks of life, igniting a movement that would shape the future of the realm. With a heavy heart, Ethan returned to bid farewell to the Whispering Oak. He stood before the ancient tree, expressing his gratitude for its guidance and wisdom. The tree's branches rustled softly, a gentle breeze carrying its farewell. As Ethan walked away from the enchanted forest, he carried with him a sense of hope. He knew that the journey had only just begun, and that there was still much work to be done. But armed with the knowledge and power bestowed upon him by the Whispering Oak, he was determined to protect and preserve the natural world for generations to come.